This is a course about puppies, but it's also a course about you. Yes, you. That's because you are the indispensable element that will determine the success of your puppy's future. What you think and believe about dogs and puppies, about how they learn and why they act a certain way, matters a lot in our work together. Your mindset about how dogs learn will either clear your path toward your goal, or it will throw unnecessary obstacles in your way. That's why many of your lessons will include training for you about how your attitude and your habits impact your puppy's progress. If all you wanted was a set of directions for getting a dog to perform some actions, then you could have found that anywhere. Of course, I give you those directions in the course lessons, but stopping there would be a great disservice to you and to your puppy's enormous potential. Let's talk about habits first. Training a puppy is simply taking positive steps to instill habits. A habit is something an animal, canine or human, does automatically. In other words, a habit is something you don't have to stop and think about before you do it each time. You learn a habit as long as what you do has a payoff that makes you feel good about it. You've already developed lots of habits in your daily routine. They make your day run more smoothly and save time, and that makes you feel good. Likewise, your puppy will learn the habits we'll teach in this course. So long as there is a good reason, a payoff, for choosing the action we want instead of something else. Good habits don't happen by accident. A habit is good if we want it, since it adds benefits to our lives. A bad habit is something that adds harm, either short-term or long-term. Habits, good or bad, have consequences that make us feel good at the moment. Our goal is to teach your puppy good habits by taking control of the consequences of your puppy's actions. That means that your puppy's behavior will result in a reward if it's what we want, or in no reward if it's anything else. Your puppy will learn good habits when you intentionally and consistently reward the one specific behavior that you want your puppy to choose automatically. Each time you deliver a great reward for something he chooses to do, your puppy is one step closer to the good habit you're training. All habits develop over time. So the key to success is the repetition of the formula, reward or no reward. Puppies always choose to do things that result in a reward, and they choose to quit doing things that result in no reward. Your mindset impacts your puppy's ability to learn. When you are clear about how good habits develop, with consistent repetition over time, you can take the long-range view of learning as a process of growth, not as a one-time event. It's very normal for the results of training to show up after a delay. It might appear that your puppy isn't getting it. But remember this: there is no rule about the number of repetitions it takes to see a result. Your brain and your puppy's brain both process new information internally before it manifests in a change that we can see. This early stage is a fragile process, showing impatience, disappointment, or any negative emotion during this crucial first stage of learning can literally shut down the process. Training a dog is essentially building a relationship. Anyone who has trained their own dog will tell you that how it strengthened their bonds of love and understanding with their dog. The potential for that kind of relationship with your puppy is enormous, and it's yours if you choose it. Your responsibility is to create opportunities for your puppy to learn, to set him or her up for success, to encourage, support, and guide your puppy's efforts, and to always be patient, kind, and consistent. And so that's why this course is about you as well as about your puppy. Your beliefs about your puppy's potential and ability, along with your attitude about the learning process, have a critical impact on your success. A positive mindset lets you be open, curious, and ready to trust new ideas. Whatever you want to achieve, you must first believe that you can achieve it. On that note, let's wrap up this lesson with the words of one of the most successful persons in history, Henry Ford. He is quoted as saying, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right." Amen to that.